Now in this video we are going to take two questions. One as it is the simple form, which is question number 3, but at the end of the video I'm going to take one complex example, which is question number 3. Let's move this upside and we'll see what is question number 3, which is y square plus 24y plus 144. You have to by heart the tables, then only you can split these numbers. Now we have to take 144 and y, and we have to multiply with the coefficient of y square, which is 1. But this is going to be very simple because 144 easily you can say 12 into 12, which is easy to remember. Now the answer what we are getting is 24, which is the center. If we add 12 plus 12, you are going to get 24. How we can represent 24y is 12 plus 12y equals to 24y. Now go back to the question and we are going to solve this algebraic equation. Y square, which is as it is 24y, I am going to replace with 12y plus 12y, and the remaining is 144. And what is common between these two numbers are, here y square is having y to the power 2 and this is having the power 1. So I'm going to take 1y as common, and here I can say easily 12 is the common between these two. So I'm going to take y as common, 1y is remaining. If we subtract this with 1y plus y is going to be cancelled, it is going to be 1. 12 into 1 is 12. Now what is common between these two is 12. So if we divide 12 by 12, I'm going to get just remaining y plus 144 divided by 12 is again 12. We can see 12 multiplied 2 times, I'm getting 144. That's the reason 144 divided by 12 is 12. Now we have to take these two brackets and write once y plus 12, and we have to take these numbers y and plus 12, y plus 12. So that's how you can represent the answer as y plus 12 and y plus 12. Also you can write one more time. If you remember the power, instead of writing 2 times, you can say y plus 12 to the power 2. This is also going to be a correct answer. Okay. Now we'll take the fourth question, which is going to be a somewhat different from the previous 3 questions. Let's move this upside and we'll see a fourth question. What is the fourth question is 5y square plus 5y minus 10. So far we have seen algebraic equation which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Now what is a here? It is 5, b is 5 and constant is 10. But the difference you can see is, so far we have seen the power of 2, there was no coefficient, but here it was having the coefficient as 5. Now how we are going to solve is, we have to take these two numbers and we have to multiply. Okay, now we have to take 10 into 5, which is 50. Now we have to take these two numbers in such a way that if we multiply, we have to get the product, which is 50, and we have to subtract or add, I have to get the center number, which is 5y. Now it is very easy. We can say 10 minus 5 is going to be 5y. Okay, I am going to write y and y. So replace 5y with 10y minus 5y. What is the bigger number symbol? It is positive, hence I am getting the answer as positive 5y. Let's move this upside and we will take the question and replace 5y. 5y square plus, instead of 5y I am going to write 10y minus 5y minus 10 as it is from the question. Now take the common between these two numbers, which is y. I am not going to write y divided by y because so far we have seen how we can divide and take the common factors. Now 1y is gone, so I'm going to get 5y plus 10. 10y divided by y is going to be 10. Okay, minus, now what is common between these two is just a 5. So instead of writing 5, I'm going to take just 1, even though the 5 is common, but I have to get in this format. If we take minus 1, then I'm going to get plus 5y plus 10. Okay, now take these parentheses one time, 5y plus 10, and these two variables, okay, y minus 1 as one time. This is going to be answer, but we are not going to write the answer as it is. Why? Because if you see 5y plus 10, still there is a common factor between these two numbers. What is that? Which is 5. Okay, that's why I'm going to take 5 again common between these parentheses. So how we can write is, we have to divide by 5, divide by 5. So it is going to be just y plus 2. Now this bracket I am going to write as it is, y minus 1. So this is going to be your answer. Keep in mind that if you write 5y plus 10 and y minus 1 as the answer, then you are going to deduct zero point 5 marks. Okay, so you have to keep in mind that as possible as you have to try to solve the equation till it is no more going to be solved. So we should not keep 5y plus 10 as it is, because 5 is common factor between 5y and 10. That's the reason I'm going to take 5 as outside parenthesis, and we have to write the proper answer after dividing with 5. I hope this was very easy to understand, but it was having just a small changes in the form of the quadratic equation, which is the coefficient of the power 2. That's the reason this exercise is somewhat different from the previous exercise. Okay, in the next video, we are going to take few more questions from the same chapter.